Νεκτάρε, καλώς το να. Νεκτάρε, καλώς το να. Τι λέει ρε φίλε, πώς πάει? Πώς γίνεται, πάλι δεν ακούγομαι. Τι λέτε ρε παιδιά? Τώρα ακούγομαι. Τι έγινε ρε? Άναψε πράσινο, το ξέρω, ναι. Κάπως θα το κλείσα κατά λάθος ρε φίλε, δεν μπορεί. Κάπως θα το γάμισα κατά λάθος το μικρόφωνο. Θα το πείραξα, θα κάνω κάποια μαλαγή εκείνη τη στιγμή που μιλάγαμε. Anyway. Τι ήθελα να κάνω αυτή? Go to the sheriff station. Μαριόκο.
Those people just burst in here and expect others to clean up after them.
Να μην ξαναγίνει, όχι δεν ξαναγίνει, χίλια συγγνώμη. Χίλια συγγνώμη παιδιά. Χρόνια πολλά παιδιά, καλή χρονιά να έχουμε. Παραμονή σήμερα, αύριο θα γίνει χαμός. Έχω βγάλει 3 κιλά αρνία σούβλα. Για φούρνο σούβλα λέω. Αύριο το βράδυ.
Another locked box.
Τι γίνεται εσείς, τι έχετε κανονίσει για αύριο? Σάβα, το ξέρω ότι μ' ακούς, αλλά είχα θέμα με το παιδί, παιδιά, γι' αυτό δεν πέρασα από εκεί. Τώρα κοιμηθήκανε, εντάξει, αλλά τώρα που να πάω τέτοια ώρα. Δεν γινότανε. Πού είναι η είσοδος για το σέριφι? Όπα, κάτσε από... Από πίσω δεν μπαίνει. Εδώ είναι το morgue.
Power's out.
Έχουν μπει μέσα. Ω, μερέντα.
There's taken inside. Holding cells. Is that where they're keeping Wake? Door is locked though.
Χωρίς like, έχουν μπει να δουν stream και δεν έχουν βάλει like. Έχουν μπει να δουν stream
Anyone here?
και δεν έχουν πατήσει like.
I'm here, in the closet.
Agent Estevez? Is that you?
Anderson? Didn't I tell you to fuck off?
Looks like it's a good thing I didn't.
Ω, το μπούστι.
All clear, Estevez. That leg doesn't look good.
Feels
Ντροπή.
even worse. But thanks for saving the rest of me. We should talk.
What happened here?
Where to fucking start? We came to check out a system alert at Cauldron Lake, but it's worse than we could handle. Real boondoggle. The police, my own agents.
Αυτή είναι η γκόμενα, παιδιά, που έκανε την ηθοποιό στο Battlefront 2. Που έκανε, όχι, πώς λεγότανε.
Where is Wake? I know what's going on here. Wake can fix this.
Alan Wake is
Έλα
the
ρε,
utilitarian.
από την αυτοκρατορία. Έχει κολλήσει κεφάλι μου τώρα.
So you know it's serious. We have him locked up in the holding cells per protocol. He's connected to the shadow in some way.
Estevez, I need to see Wake. How do I get into the cell block?
Okay. Protocols don't mean that much at this point anyway. Don't make me regret this, Anderson. Until the power's back on, the door to the holding cells won't open. There's a fuse box downstairs in the basement. Here. You'll need these keys.
Becca, have you found my partner, Agent Casey?
Yeah, we found him. Out in the woods. He had a close encounter with the shadow, and it did something to him.
Is he okay?
He's alive. We took him down to the morgue for an examination. Haven't heard anything since the attack.
What did the FBC come here to do?
Federal Bureau of Control. Οι μάκες από το Control είναι και στο story αυτού του παιχνιδιού. Το organization αυτό. Και στο Alan Wake και καλά. Αυτοί ελέγχουν το γραφείο του Control, τα headquarters. Αλλά τι γίνεται εδώ πέρα. Νομίζω είναι μια πόρτα που μας έδωσε κλειδί που ανοίγει εδώ πίσω. Α, δεν είναι την ανοίγει καν. Τι είναι αυτό? Α ίσον 1, Β ίσον 2, Σ συν 3, 9G, 0, K1. Οκ, κάποιος κωδικός σαν αυτός, ρε. Κάτσε να τράβηξουμε φωτογραφία αυτό. Παίζει να είναι κανένας κωδικός για σεντούκι. Ναι, είναι ο κωδικός για το shotgun. Αχ, 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 αχ. Αχ, πουστράκια. Περίμενε τώρα, περίμενε. 1, α ίσον 1, β ίσον 2, c ίσον 3, α ίσον 9. Περίμενε. Με το κινητό δεν βγάλω, πώς θα το βγάλω. The battle to regain growth. Λάμδα. Π. Πάτσον 2. Πάτσον 2. Το μεσαίο πρέπει να είναι το 2. Το μεσαίο. Τα 2-3. Κάπου να το βάλω δεν έχει. Γιατί τώρα, κοίτα, με έχει μπλέξει με αυτή τη μαλακία τώρα. Δεν με αφήνει να πετάξω τα flares κάτω.
I'm sure Sheriff Braco wouldn't mind me borrowing this.
Φέρ' το εδώ. Κουκλά είσαι ρε πούστη. Repeater. Μου τάζει για το inventory, ρε μαλάκες. Ρε εσύ, εγώ φταίω που το inventory είναι έτσι, δεν φταίει το παιχνίδι. Δεν βλέπεις ότι δεν έχω κάνει τα upgrades. Ποιο είναι το πρόβλημα με το inventory, στο Resident Evil το ίδιο δεν είναι. Πού κολλάτε με το inventory, εγώ φταίω που το inventory δεν είναι καλό. Δεν φταίει το game.
Did you read me, Anderson?
I read you. Have you had off frequency this entire time?
Eavesdropping is a big part of the job. But no, I got it from your partner. Anderson, look for a fuse to replace the blown out one in the fuse box. That should get the power going again.
Yeah. On it.
Νομίζω ότι στο θέμα του inventory ακολουθάει τη λογική του Resident Evil. Και όλα αυτά τα Metroidvania παιχνίδια. Η λογική είναι αυτή. Παίρνεις upgrades για το inventory σου. Τι να κάνουμε αλλιώς με το inventory του παιχνιδιού. Τι άλλο να κάνουμε δηλαδή. Μα σε τι πράγμα διαφέρει, εγώ δεν βλέπω καμία διαφορά του inventory αυτού με το Resident Evil. Τι πράγμα είναι. Κουτάκια έχει το ένα, κουτάκια έχει το άλλο, πετάς μέσα στα κουτάκια, move κάνεις, rearrangement κάνεις, δηλαδή ποια είναι η διαφορά. Υπάρχει κάτι άλλο που κάνεις στο Resident Evil στα κουτάκια που δεν κάνεις εδώ. Ας έχει γεμίσει μαλακίες. Shoebox, ξέρετε κάτι? Ας διώξουμε το μικρό shotgun τώρα πια, δεν το χρειαζόμαστε. Και το painkiller. Τώρα όσο για το κουτί μέσα θα ήθελα να το ξεκλειδώσω, αλλά πρέπει να βρούμε ποιος είναι ο γρίφος και από πού έρχεται. Okay. Θα ήθελα να τα ανοίξω, αλλά θα δούμε τώρα. Έχει δείξει κάποια σχέδια εδώ, τα οποία ένα βελάκι τριγωνάκι, δεν ξέρω τι να πω. Τα flares παίζει να τα χρησιμοποιήσουμε εδώ.
Casey! Is that you? Anderson? Hold your fire! I'm coming in!
Hey, Anderson. Like what I've done with the place?
Could you
Sam
be a bit
Lake.
more polite?
Funny.
How are you holding up?
Don't give me that worried look, Anderson. It's a flesh wound. Gave me a chance to have a nice chat about ex-wives with Kieran. Agent Estevez, I mean.
Making new friends, huh? I'm jealous. Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. What's the situation on your end?
Watery turned out to be a good lead. Found the clicker and the cult. But the horror story's changing reality. Like Wake said it would. Logan, she's, the story claims she died here. But we can stop it.
Επειδή ο Alan Wake έβαλε την κόρη της μέσα στην ιστορία, έγραψα. Έτσι.
Logan is gone. She has been. For a long time.
Casey's affected by the horror story too. I'm fighting for them all now. What happened at the hotel?
Wake was telling the truth about the cult being after him. That thing, the dark presence, it's real too. I saw it. A fucked up monster cloud. Wake tried to warn me. It knocked me out. FBC found me in the woods later.
I'm gonna fix this, Casey. You, Logan, all of it. I just need to get the power back on first.
Yeah, give him hell, Anderson. Just remember, some things in life can't be fixed with a light switch. As for the power problem, here. I found a fuse on those poor bastards there.
I'll take care of it. Stay put, Casey. I'll let you know when it's safe.
I'm not going anywhere.
All right.
Anderson, good news, bad news. You can get to the cell block now, but the shaded hostiles that were in there are on the loose.
Thanks for the heads up.
What the fuck? Μαλάκα, τα animations σε αυτό το game είναι στο Θεό ρε, τι έχουνε κάνει ρε μαλάκα. Τι animations, τι feedback. Έχουν κλείσει την είσοδο εκεί στο Darkness.
Situation is under control, Estevez. Coming back up.
Copy.
Θα τελειώσουμε και προσφέρεις το πιστόλι. Θέλει προσοχή το πιστόλι γιατί καταπίνει.
Anderson, over here. Behind the counter. Got a little cramped in that closet.
What's going on?
I had a hell of a time avoiding those taken. Ended up back here. Anyway, I wanted to warn you that we have the Koskela brothers in the cells as well. They're the ringleaders of the cult of the tree. Don't let your guard down.
Is the FBC sending any help?
We were the help. Well, us in the lake house. But we still have bureau gear specifically engineered to fight this threat. It's stored in the backlot. We were setting it up when the Taken interrupted us. We have light arrays, a containment cell, etc., etc. We are not out of this fight yet.
What's at the lake house?
It's a bureau research facility at Cauldron Lake set up to study the effects of this AWE. When I got into town, I went there for backup. The whole station is lost, taken by the shadow. Lost a lot of agents. Barely got out myself.
Wish me luck.
According to the luck and probability department, it's statistically bad luck to wish people good luck during a crisis.
Thanks.
Saga! Fucking FBI, FBC, you government fucks all fucking this up for us! Let us the fuck out!
You're the leaders of the cult.
Αυτοί ήταν τα καλά παιδιά, αλλά τελικά ήταν τα αφεντικά της Cult.
Wake will ruin everything. Get rid of him, Saga! You fucking shot me! Typical government stooge. Let me out so I can kill him, that fucker! You come to our town and act like you know what you're dealing with, but you have no fucking idea. Let us out! You can't stop it, none of you can.
You wrote Logan into the story. You told me yourself. From the dark place.
Listen, Scratch is coming. He's close. He's almost here.
My daughter is dead because of you. She's a child. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm trying to fix this. I will fix this. I'll save everyone, but we're running out of time. I need the clicker.
I have the clicker. You will fix this. You will save my daughter. Promise me.
Yes.
Πρέπει να ξαναγράψει το άρθρο. Όχι το άρθρο, το...
Hurry.
Το λένε, το chapter στο βιβλίο.
He's a fucking monster, Saga!
Μαλάκα, είναι ο ίδιος ο Scratch αυτός.
You motherfucker! I'm gonna fucking destroy you!
Τον κέρασε, πω. Είναι ο Scratch αυτός, παιδί. What the fuck?
It's Scratch. The plan. Esteban, come in. Scratch is here. How do I stop him?
Bad news. The containment unit isn't prepped, but the light array should affect him.
How do I activate the lights?
I can turn them on from here, but you need to prime the 3 power cores first. The glowing FBC generator kits.
I found the lights. How do I activate them?
I can turn them on from here, but you need to prime the 3 power cores first. The glowing FBC generator kits.
Τι θα κάνω με αυτό το μαλάκα τώρα?
I need more time.
Κάνει teleport ο πούστης. Δεν έχω flares. Μπορείς να το κάνεις stun με αυτά. Τρώει stagger.
Another core activated.
Τρώει stagger με το shotgun.
Scratch was here. He'll be back. What the fuck do we do now?
Ναι, δεν διαφωνώ. Απλά υπολόγιζα ότι τύπος δεν θα τον πιάνουν καθόλου οι σφαίρες. Αλλά τελικά τον πιάνουν οι σφαίρες. Εντάξει. Έστω για λίγο.
Scratch's wake's double. He tricked us. He almost got the clicker from me. The whole plan has gone out the window. How could we get this so wrong?
Textbook boondoggle.
You said it, Anderson. It's a shit show. So what's the plan?
Scratch pretended to be Wake to trick us.
He almost won me over. I should have trusted my gut. I had a bad feeling about him when we found him at the lake. When that insane monster cloud came at me in the woods, I saw a face inside it. Wake's. I think he was always a monster. Always Scratch.
Νομίζω να κάνουμε λίγο profiling και τα άλλα τα elements.
Scratch was pretending to be Wake, manipulating me. What does he want from me? No, I'm in control here. It's my mind place. He's powerful. Too powerful. Just his presence here makes me feel sick. Like a wave of terror through my head. I feel his single-minded drive to get the clicker. I can tell something is wrong. What's happening to Casey?
I'm a goner. Swell. A shadow crawling under my skin. In my head. Call my ex. Tell her I'm sorry. Terminal case, Casey.
Something is wrong with him.
Είναι
He's
άρρωστος.
worse than he says. He's scared.
Είναι άρρωστος. Γι' αυτό ήθελε να παρατήσει το FBI, γιατί είναι άρρωστος αυτός. Τα ξέρει ο Μαριόκο, αλλά δεν μιλάει. Πάλα.
Is it possible he's still there?
The big apple in an ocean of darkness. Gone diving. Note from my editor. You're using the wrong tense. Trapped in a loop. My friends will meet him when I'm gone.
Άρρωστος με σε κύριο,
He's still trapped in the dark place.
Ναι.
Maybe he always was. Figured all this out already. So this goes here, and that goes there.
Δεν μας αφήνει. Κοίτα, γκλιτσάρει.
Doesn't make sense.
Δεν διάβατα τα κουκλάκια, α, ναι, πάνω.
Think.
Πάλι παιδιά, πάλι γκλίτσαρε παιδιά. Πάλι γκλίτσαρε, χθες θυμάσαι. Πάλι γκλίτσαρε, έχει γκλιτσάρει με αυτούς τους δύο γκλιτσάρει όταν τους πιάνεις γάμο του. Κολλάει το game, έχει bug εδώ. Όταν πιάνεις αυτούς τους δύο... Όταν δεν δουλεύει, γιατί πρέπει να το μελετάς, όχι άμα σου το πάμε τυχαία. Πρέπει να τα διαβάζεις για να τα βρίσκεις μόνος σου. Κοίτα εδώ τώρα, έχει μπαγκάρει πάλι, έχει μπαγκάρει πάλι. Κοίτα εδώ τώρα, έχει μπαγκάρει πάλι και δεν σ' αφήνει. Δεν κάνει, δεν σ' αφήνει να πας πίσω. Μόλις φτιάσεις αυτούς τους παππούδες που λέει later, δεν σε μπαγκάρει πάντοτε. Μαλακία.
I need to piece these clues together on the caseboard. Scratches wakes double. He tricked us. He almost got the clicker from me. The whole plan has gone out the window.
Ναι, με αυτούς δύο, το fact vs fiction, μόλις θα ανοίξει αυτό, δεν γαμάει το game, δεν σε αφήνει να παίξει μετά. Το οποίο δεν καταλαβαίνω γιατί το κάνει. Εδώ έχει ολοκληρωθεί.
Doesn't look right.
Που δεν έχει ολοκληρωθεί.
The dark presence is vulnerable against bright light. At least that makes sense. Okay.
Ναι, δεν νομίζω. Νομίζω ότι είναι υπερβολικό το να λέμε ότι δεν δουλεύει. Δουλεύει και παραδουλεύει και μάλιστα είναι και πολύ καλό feature. Εάν παρακολουθείς το παιχνίδι, το κάνεις σαν detective και ψάχνεις φωτογραφίες και αυτά, είναι πολύ καλό φτιαγμένο. Αν το παρατάς και απλά και θα κάνεις γρήγορα όπως θα κάνω εγώ και τα βάζεις ένα-ένα μέχρι να κολλήσει κάπου κάτι, τότε δεν δουλεύει τίποτα. Παρ' όλα αυτά, εγώ θα προτιμώ το παιχνίδι που είχε αυτό, που να μην το είχε. Δηλαδή, μου αρέσει που κάνανε κάτι μοναδικό. Δηλαδή, εγώ πιστεύω ότι είναι πολύ καλό feature. Άμα παρακολουθείς το game και κάνεις detective δουλειά από μόνος σου και δεν τον παίζεις όπως τον παίζω εγώ, λειτουργεί μια χαρά. Οπότε μάλλον είμαστε τεμπέλδες. Δεν βρίσκω άλλη εξήγηση.
Scratch pretended to be Wake to trick us.
He almost won me over. I should have trusted my gut. Had a bad feeling about him when we found him at the lake. When that insane monster cloud came at me in the woods, I saw a face inside it. Wake's. I think he was always a monster. Always Scratch.
Θα μας αφήσει να κάνουμε το profiling και θα το τρέξουμε γιατί το είδαμε πριν. Έτσι.
I can tell something is wrong.
Τα είδαμε πριν λίγο αυτά.
I assumed Wake escaped the dark place. Wake is trapped in the dark place. He's been reaching out, communicating with me in the overlaps. The FBC usually handles stuff like this, right? Any thoughts?
Hold up. You brought a paranatural object in here without telling me and then almost handed it over to a hostile entity?
I didn't know if I could trust you. That was a mistake. So was believing Scratch. But it's not too late. I just need to understand more.
You got that right. Let's start acting like we're on the same side, yeah?
So tell me what I'm missing. The FBC must know something.
Good news, we have Bureau intel on all of this. Bad news, it's highly classified. Good news, consider yourself deputized into the Federal Bureau of Control. Here's a key to the cell and keep the files. Happy reading.
Okay. Thanks. Go team. The horror story is changing reality. It made it so my daughter died here, even though she's supposed to be back home in Virginia. Do you know if that's...
AWEs are localized distortions of reality. The area outside town might not be affected. Sometimes they expand, sometimes they fizzle out. If we can make sure it's the latter, your kid might be fine.
The whole thing is a nightmare. I can't let my family be torn apart.
Having family isn't easy in this line of work. The late nights, travel, alternate realities threatening their existence. My ex-wife couldn't take it.
Karen, you're better off without her. I know I am.
You really don't remember Logan living in Virginia with me and David?
I remember you and David having problems. You needed a break. You and Logan moved to Watery and then Logan...
Άλλη παράλληλη ιστορία βρίσκονται αυτοί, άλλη παράλληλη ιστορία βρίσκονται ο Wake.
After you came back to work, I thought you'd be the perfect partner for this case. If you were willing to return to the area.
Okay. That's enough. The story is changing your memories. What you're remembering is fiction. Logan is alive. I'm not divorced. We never moved here. I remember the truth.
Δημήτρης Κλωμίδας, καλώς ήρθατε.
Scratch, whoever that was, said the story could be used to attack us. We all need to question what's real.
Τι γίνεται, Δημήτρη?
With that said, how do we know the story isn't giving you false hope?
I can't convince them. I just need to change the story.
This is the kind of case my ex hated. No, it's not.
Θα θάζει και τους δύο.
Cases that might kill me were my ex's favorite.
The lake is a gateway to the dark place. What the hell is a para-utilitarian? Wake isn't the first person the dark presence disguised itself as. The clicker amplifies any changes to reality suggested by a piece of art. Makes them permanent.
Come up with a new plan, αν θα το μιλήσουμε πάνω αυτό.
Still seeing sparks from those lights. What the heck was that about?
Δεν το συζητάμε, είναι πολύ καλό το Dead Space 2, αλλά εντάξει, το χάσανε λίγο, ρε παιδί μου. Κάπου εκεί το ψιλοχάσανε, το κατάλαβες. Το πρώτο δεν είναι.
Still seeing sparks from those lights. What the heck was that about?
Come up with a new plan. Αυτό πρέπει να γίνει στη φυλακή μέσα. Όχι, και το 2 και το 3, όσο βγαίνει καινούριο, δηλαδή όταν πήγε το 2, ήταν λίγο κατηφόρα, ρε παιδί μου, κατάλαβες, πήγαινε λίγο κατηφόρα έφαση. Όταν βγήκε το 3 ξανά πάλι κάτι φορά, δηλαδή ψιλοχάλασε το game. Όχι ότι ήταν, μια χαρά ήταν, αλλά ξέρεις δεν ήταν όπως το πρώτο. Εντάξει, δεν πειράζει, δεν είναι ανάγκη πάντοτε να βγαίνει αυτό που θέλουμε. Εντάξει, οκ, όλα καλά. Δεν είναι ανάγκη πάντοτε να βγαίνει αυτό που γουστάρουμε. Ή για Dead Space όσο βγήκε μία-δύο φορές τελείωσε. Δεν χρειάζεται να βγει άλλο Dead Space. Ούτε εγώ το είχα σε υπερβολική συμπάθεια το game, όχι ότι δεν είναι φοβερό παιχνίδι, το φυσικά είναι φοβερό παιχνίδι, αλλά ποτέ δεν μου κάτσε και πάρα πολύ καλά. Το έχω τερματίσει 5-6 φορές και τα remake και όλα και το 2 και το 3 τα έχω παίξει πολλές φορές, αλλά ποτέ δεν μου κάτσανε. Κάμα που new plan, τι θες να κάνω τώρα, τι είναι κάμα που new plan. Δεν μου λέει κάτι τώρα με αυτό που λέει.
I'm sorry about your brother, Ilmo.
Yaakov was all heart. He always went along with my ideas, no matter how stupid they were. Always happy to help. I got carried away. I never think things through. It's my fault.
I realize it's a bad time. But I need you to tell me everything about the cult of the tree.
The cult is my craziest idea that ever worked. Look, what kind of a cult calls themselves a cult? Exactly. We protect water in Bright Falls. We're the good guys. A secret neighborhood watch. Well, that was the idea anyways. Look, we've always known about the horror inside the lake. When any Taken come out, we kill them.
You don't turn people into Taken. You kill the ones who already have. You were trying to kill Alan Wake. Why?
Nothing good has ever come out of Cauldron Lake. The nightmare that hit Bright Falls in 2010 was all because of his writing. And ever since then, pages of his stories are floating up from
Πολύ καλά παιχνίδια και τα δύο.
monsters keep popping out. It's all him, Wake. And if we don't stop him, no one will.
Wake's evil doppelganger Scratch is the threat we're facing. Not Wake. And I will stop him.
I've never heard of anyone called Scratch.
How long has the cult been around for?
Certain folks around here have always known about Cauldron Lake. Before us, it was the Torchbearers. And when I inherited the mission, I wanted to call it a cult. It was genius. Just a name did half the work. Made people too scared to go into the woods at night. Business 101. Fear is a great motivator.
Και εγώ τα συμπαθώ τα παιχνίδια που έχουν horror elements.
No.
Ένας χαμός έχει γίνει με αυτό το board, το παίρνει τεράστιο. Όχι, όχι, παιδιά, κάνετε πολύ μεγάλο λάθος. Καθόλου κακό feature δεν είναι. Δεν το έχετε καταλάβει το παιχνίδι, γι' αυτό τα λέτε αυτά. Είναι πάρα πολύ καλό quality of life feature το συγκεκριμένο για αυτούς που ασχολούνται με το παιχνίδι σοβαρά. Καθόλου άσκοπο δεν είναι. Δεν είναι καθόλου κακό feature. είναι ένα feature χρήσιμο και αν αυτό το feature δεν υπήρχε, δεν θα υπήρχε Alan Wake 2. Γιατί το gameplay του παιχνιδιού στηρίζεται πάνω σε αυτό το πράγμα. Δεν μπορείς να προχωρήσεις το game χωρίς αυτό. Απλά στο κάνανε με έναν τρόπο που μπορείς να το τσιζάρεις κιόλας. Όπως το τσιζάρω εγώ που τα πάω λίγο στην τύχη. Καταλάβατε, άσκοπο δεν είναι σε καμία περίπτωση. Δεν νομίζω ότι ισχύει αυτό. Είναι πολύ καλό feature και το κάνει μοναδικό το Alan Wake αυτό το πράγμα. Το κάνει μοναδικό το παιχνίδι αυτό. Αν δεν υπήρχε αυτό το feature, δεν θα υπήρχε Alan Wake 2. Γιατί όλο το gameplay στηρίζεται αυτό το πράγμα. Το πώς θα κάνεις αυτά εδώ. Άμα θέλανε να ήταν σωστοί, θα σου πω. Αν θέλανε να ήταν σωστοί, θα στο κάνανε υποχρεωτικό να τα μελετάς για να παίξεις. Δηλαδή, όταν μπαίνεις εδώ μέσα, να μην γίνεται όπως το κάνω εγώ. Να γίνεται μόνο με διάβασμα και με κόπο. Αν θέλει να ήταν σωστοί. Θα τους έβαζα 2 βαθμούς παραπάνω με το κάνουν έτσι. Γιατί θα κάνουν, αλλά σου λέει τώρα ποιος θα ασχοληθεί, θα το παίξουνε, θα βγουν όλοι οι τεμπέληδες και έτσι πώς θα πάει. Ξέρετε τι θα γίνει. Θα βγει ο καθένας και θα λέει δεν μπορώ να παίξω και δεν θα προχωράει το game. Και στο κάνανε να το τσιζάρεις κιόλας. Wolfenstein New Order έχει μια αξιοπρέπεια.
Keeping the town safe since 2013.
Ilmo is telling the truth about the cult. They really were fighting the Taken.
Είναι. Εγώ θα το έκανα, εγώ μένω στη θέση του, θα το έκανα πιο δύσκολο αυτό. Το καταλαβαίνετε, θα το έκανα πιο απαιτητικό. Να μην ήταν τόσο εύκολο, να μπορείς να τα κουνήσεις, να σε αναγκάζει να το μελετάς. Κατάλαβες. Να μελετάς τα χαρτιά, τα τέτοια και να πρέπει να τα βάλεις μόνος σου και να τα κάνεις σωστά και άμα τα κάνεις λάθος να μην προχωράει. Έτσι το έκανα, αλλά άμα το κάνεις εσύ ποιος θα το παίξει ρε παιδιά. Δεν θα το παίξει κανένας μετά. Καταλαβες. Αυτό είναι το θέμα, δεν το παίξει κάποιος. Φοβάμαι να ανοίξω αυτή την καρτέλα, θα κάνω save πρώτα. Γιατί το game γκλιτσάρει όταν θα βγάλει ότι δεν είναι σωστά. Okay, τώρα δεν γκλιτσάρει. Anyway.
So the cult of the tree actually kills Taken. They were on our side, even if their methods are misguided and criminal.
It looked right from where we were standing. Nothing's what it seems in this case. Too many stories contradicting each other. Too many versions of the truth.
We have a lot of catching up to do after this thing is all over. Everything is different now. My family, me, the whole fucking world.
I'll buy the coffee, Anderson. Partners to the end. This case is one for the books.
I see what you did there.
Το New Order ήταν συμπαθητικό, εντάξει, οκ. Okay. Μας έχει βγάλει εδώ ότι έχουμε να κάνουμε... ότι υπάρχουν να κάνουμε κάποια. Τώρα ποια είναι... Έχει γκλιτσάρει κάποιο... Γιατί μας τα βγάζει κίτρινα. Όπα, κάτω the tree. Περίμενε.
Doesn't look right.
Με τρόμαξε ο πούστης.
I'm gonna deal with the situation, Ilmo. But the town will need protection until we sort this out. I could use your help.
Right. Right. I'll round up the gang. Whoever's left. We won't let these fucking monsters hurt any more of our people. We'll do my brother proud.
Thank you, Ilmo.
My brother. You were the better Cosmos. Much better than me.
Τι έχει γίνει τώρα, κάτι πάλι λάθος έχουμε κάνει. Come up with a new plan. Δεν νομίζω να έχει σχέση με αυτό το δωμάτιο εδώ. Αφιβάλλω, το έχουμε κάνει όλο εδώ πέρα. Πραγματικά νομίζω ότι κάτι μου διαφεύγει μέσα τώρα. Νομίζω έχουν φρικάρα το θόρυβο, ρε. Έχουν φρικάρει από αυτό που έγινε στο γκαράζ μέσα και πλακωνόμουν στο πάρκινγκ με το διάβολο εκεί. Το θέμα είναι πώς συνεχίζουμε από εδώ. Αυτό είναι το θέμα. Κάτσε τον κουλάρω μια στιγμή. Πώς έχει κλιτσάρει όπως το προηγούμενο και ο quest. Γιατί είχαμε κλιτσάρει και στο προηγούμενο quest. Τι κάνεις? Profiling λέει κάνεις και μετά μπορείς να ξαναμιλήσεις στην κόμενα. Ποιον άλλο να κάνω profile, έχω κάνει profile όλους. Έχει κλιτσάρει πάλι το game. Έχει γκλιτσάρει πάλι το game, πάμε στο μένο. Να πάνε σπίτια τους. Όχι, δεν έχει γκλιτσάρει. Κάποια αρχεία δεν έχουμε μαζέψει. Δεν υπάρχει άλλη εξήγηση. Με άλλα δεν τις έχω κάνει όλες. Έχει φτάσει στο σημείο που μου είπε ότι πέρυσι δεν μπορείς να κάνεις άλλο. Πρέπει να πας να κάνεις.
An electrical lock system with no failsafe. Smart.
Όχι, σε κάποιο σημείο τώρα σε αφήνει να πας να συνεχίσει την αποστολή. Τώρα, ή έχει γκλιτσάρει σε μένα εδώ. Δεν πας για άλλον, θα σου ζήταγε άμα να πας για άλλον. Όχι, εδώ πέρα δεν πας για άλλον, όχι, όχι. Δεν έχουμε τελειώσει ακόμα. Περίμενε, παίζει αυτά εδώ πέρα να πρέπει να μπουνε.
Keep trying. I need to know what information.
Ναι, τώρα θα το ξεκλειδώσει. Τώρα θα το ξεκλειδώσει.
Wake told me the clicker would fix this. But Wake was actually Scratch. How can I trust anything he said?
The artist must conclude his work. He rides a storm on your face. Wake up and smell the danger. We told you already, kiddo. What Tom said about the light switch is true. Don't let the story confuse you. You need him to write the ending you want. The clicker can make that ending come true.
But we don't have Wake. Everything we knew about the clicker was true. He wasn't lying.
Θα δεις, τώρα θα μας αφήσει. Σίγουρα δεν παίζει.
Scratch told me the clicker can be used to change the story. Does that match your understanding of this thing?
Yeah, the light switch is a paranatural item, maybe even an object of power. We have verified reports that Alan Wake was in possession of it during the AWE here back in 2010. Definitely has power. We know that much.
I can come up with a plan. I always do. The clicker can fix this, but I can't use it without Wake. Tor knows about this stuff. Maybe Wake is still in the dark place. How do I get him out?
We live and breathe rock and roll. From the silence of screams, from the fever of dreams. The clicker can amp up other works of art, not just Tom's writing. Anything created with passion. The dark power of the lake will make it creep into reality. But if the holder of the clicker believes in the art, they can make it all come true in the flick of a switch.
I can use the clicker without Wake. Only Wake's writing can change the horror story. But I can use the clicker to change something else. Like getting Wake out of the dark place. I will use the clicker to change reality and bring Wake back at Cauldron Lake. I'll need the right work of art, but that won't be a problem. I've got it now. I just need to tell the others what to do and fix everything. For good. So we need Wake to fix the story, right? That hasn't changed. So here's what I have. Wake's still trapped in the dark place, under the lake. I think we can use the clicker to get him out. But first, we need a work of art. Something other than his story. And that'll get him here.
I'm not filling out the paperwork for this one. I wouldn't know where to start. But I'm sold.
Okay. Look, this feels like something that once we get the ball rolling, there's no turning back. You sure you have it all figured out?
Okay.
I'm ready to head to Cauldron Lake now. Let's get the plan started.
Okay, here we go. We'll be there for you. What do you need from us?
I'll head to Cauldron Lake with the clicker.
Scratch will try to get you, Anderson. You'll need backup.
I can tell there's no talking you out of coming, Casey. Estevez, is there a way to get that light array to the lake?
Oh, I've got you covered, so good news there. And we'll bring our mobile containment unit. It's specially built for entities like Scratch.
And this work of art, Anderson. What's the plan for that?
I'll make some calls on the way. Just meet me at Cauldron Lake.
All right.
Tor, I need the old gods of Asgard. I need a very special song.
Hell yeah! The tour bus is already loaded, and we've said our goodbyes. Ready to hit the road, just like the old times, baby.
You saw this coming, huh? Of course. I need a song about Alan Wake. About bringing him out of the dark place.
A rider. A lake of darkness. Bringing him into the light. It writes itself.
I hope they've still got it.
Και πάμε σε λίμνη.
Pick up, pick up. David, please pick up.
David.
David! It's me. Where have you...
Stop. For once, you need to listen. You left me. You took my daughter away from me.
Ναι, το έχουν φτιάξει ωραία. Ναι, ναι.
She's dead because of you. And I don't ever want to hear your voice again. Stop calling me.
David! Jesus Christ. It's getting worse. It's spreading. I'm running out of time.
Get to the lakeshore. Α, εκεί κάτω.
I'm not done here yet.
Μπορώ να πάω έναν δρόμο, μας θέλει.
must be torn out in. Maybe I should check in.
Kiddo! We're almost at the gate! And Odin's run over 4 minions of
Έχουν σπάσει το άμα. Έχουν γαμίσει όλα.
Is the song ready?
Almost! Odin's got it rolled! Tree! Tree! What tree? There's no tree in the song! Who the fuck put the tree in the middle of the road?
Drive carefully, Grandpa.
Έχουν φτιάξει εδώ, έτσι.
Very rock and roll way to drive.
Που το πάνω θα πάει γύρω-γύρω.
The lights in the containment cell are good to go, Anderson.
Great. A torn out in there yet?
The 2 golden oldies? Oh, they're here. And they bought moonshine. I love them already.
They're a lot.
You wanted to know what art we would use? Well, that's them. I'll be there soon.
Είναι άδειο αυτό ρε μαλάκα.
One, two. One, two. How you feeling tonight, Cole? Been a while since we played on this shore. What? In the Black Mirror!
Έχουν εσείς τα πάντα και έχουν εσείς. Τι μπάνα έχουν εσείς.
Gonna need more reverb. I'm getting no bounce out here. Hey, where are my chimes? I threw them out. Chimes are not rock and roll. Yeah, they are.
I'm here. I'm here. Let's get ready.
This will be a show for the ages.
Anderson, we've set up control center up here overlooking the area.
Anderson, I can drop more gear down for you if you're running low.
I'll use the lights to hit the taken when they come. Light them up for you. Bad
He-
news
he-
is
he
we were
hoard
in a
mode.
hurry. The power supply is spotty. Your partner here will try to keep it running.
I'm not a damn mechanic. I wish your tech guy was here, Kieran. Just like...
Grandpa, you signal me when the song is done, and I'll use the clicker to bring Wake back. Hit it!
Hello, Cauldron Lake. Great to see so many federal agents here tonight.
Λέω μαλάκα, δεν έχουν φτιάξει τρελή.
It's a soul-sick, mind-frying act of black magic and sorcery. This song goes out to our favorite tortured writer. Let these sweet tunes guide you out of the darkness. It's called Dark Ocean Summoning. You're making me look bad in front of Saga, bro. Let's try that again.
Heads up. Sin on the left. They're coming. Anderson, trouble on the way.
Merda.
happened? Why didn't it work?
I did everything right. Art to bring him back? Clicker to make it real? So where the fuck is he?
Τώρα μας πηγαίνει στον κόσμο του Άλαν.
Parliament Tower. It was back.
Πόσο κρέας είναι πολύ κρέας. Εξαρτάται, άμα το μαγειρέψω εγώ, θέλω 1 κιλό άνετα. Αν το φάω στα ταβέρνα, που χτίσω στα 300-300 γραμμάρια, γιατί τα γεμίζουν με μπαχάρια και μαλακίες. Αλλά μαλακίες λέω, και το 1 κιλό πολύ είναι. Δεν θα το αντέξω. Και στο σπίτι. Δεν καταλαβαίνω από μαγείδες εγώ. Όταν μιλάω για κρέας, εγώ μιλάω για αρνάκι, κατσικάκι, τέτοια πράγματα. Μπουρουνάκι. Παμπούν οι γυναίκες από τη στιγμή, δεν τη γλιτώνουμε.
I'm so tired. He's here all the time now. There's so much rage inside of him, I can't stand it anymore. God, I tried so hard. I can't. Made a decision. Most of you won't understand. People call me an artist, but I don't care about any of that. I just wanted to show the world what I see. I can't keep going like I have been. It's time for a perspective shift. To go from photographer to subject. From artist to art.
Εγώ δεν είπα κάτι για τον νεκτάριο, δεν ξέρω γιατί πράγμα μιλάς. Για την κόμενα μιλάς τώρα. Εντάξει, πέρα ακολουθεί και παίζει η χάνη και τα δύο.
Alice was dead. Scratch tortured her until she couldn't stand it anymore. Until she broke. And all that time, she thought it was me. Scratch was still here. He hadn't escaped the dark place yet.
Παιδιά, τι έχετε κανονίσει για αύριο? Για πείτε, νεκτάρια, του λέτε μαλλί, ποιος άλλος είναι εδώ?
I had seen this before. This was not Scratch. This was me. Caught in a loop. I had stopped myself trying to fix the manuscript.
Το πιστεύω τι έκανε.
I was the one haunting Alice.
Το squad, ναι, με λιγάκι καμιά ώρα δύο.
I killed her. This is the ritual to lead you on.
Το παλικάρι.
Your friends will meet him when you're gone.
Bring Wake back from the dark place with a song and the clicker. But he didn't end up here now. He landed on the shore after I faced Nightingale in the overlap.
Οικογενειακά αύριο, κόμπελε. Μπράβο.
Hey.
Μπράβο, μπράβο.
Are you okay?
No! It's my fault! He got out! With my face! Scratch!
That night I found Wake here. He appeared because of this. The summoning. That was Wake. Scratch wasn't pretending to be Wake. They're the same person.
He's here! Scratch! Watch out, Anderson!
Estevez, Scratch is Wake with the dark presence inside him. He wants the clicker. Change of plan. I'll lure him to the cell. When we're inside, lock it. And blast it with all you got. Estevez!
Fast. Anderson, pin him down with gunfire for me to get the light on him.
On it.
Damn it. Anderson, we lost power.
Αράχοβα, τι δουλειά είναι αράχοβα, ρε παιδιά. Τι πρέπει να τα γυρίσω πρώτα, πρώτα. Όχι ρε μάνα. Έχει κολλήσει εκεί. Έχει κολλήσει εκεί. Κοίτα, δεν περνάει, έχει κολλήσει εκεί.
Wake? Is it you?
I'm so sorry.
Did it work? Casey?
Casey? Scratch?
Θα τελειώσει απόψε, ναι.
To be the bearer of bad news, folks, but it's official. Tear Fest is canceled. Today, Bright Falls feels a little less bright.
Ρε φίλε, τι έγινε, πήγε από τον ένα και πήγε στον άλλον. Έχει πει σε όλους, δεν το πιάσα.
Tom, we need to get to our next gig. We're doing this for you and our lovely saga. You take care of things on this side.
Έλα ρε δούλετε, ένα κλικ από το YouTube, έχεις δει όλο το παιχνίδι. Το τέλος αυτό είναι, το είδες το τέλος. Αυτό ήταν το τέλος, αυτό είναι το τελευταίο chapter. Κοντώνει στο scratch και μετά τελείωσε.
Welcome back, Wake. You are awake now, right? With the shadow out of you? Some good news, at least. Bad news is, I haven't seen a situation this fucked since the AW in Eagle River. The shadow's now in Alex, and Anderson is gone. We need to figure out how to salvage this.
I'll do anything it takes to fix this, Agent Estevez. I'm the reason this is all happening.
It's never that simple. But I should have put you in a box and shipped you off to a containment facility the second I laid eyes on you.
Δεν ξέρω πότε να κλείσεις τα μάτια. Βγες από το stream. Άμα είσαι να ξενερώσεις. Δεν ξέρω, δηλαδή έχεις δει όλο το game ουσιαστικά. Τώρα, άμα θα δεις το τέλος, θα βάζεις και στο YouTube. Δεν είναι κανένα νόημα για μένα, αλλά όπως το θες εσύ. Άμα να ξενερώσεις, καλύτερα να μπεις στο stream. Γιατί δεν ξέρω πότε πέφτει η ίδια τέλος.
It threw Saga into the lake. If she ends up in the dark place, she could be there forever. It took me 13 years to get out. Zane never did.
Tor and Odin went in after her, right? Maybe they'll get her out. With the power of rock and roll.
I saw them when I was trapped there. They performed in my musical.
I'm immediately less optimistic about this.
What's the situation?
I've never seen an entity break a bureau containment unit like that. And now the dark presence is occupying Agent Casey? When it attacked him in the woods, it must have been preparing for this.
And now he has the clicker. Scratch will go to Bright Falls and use the clicker to bring about the horrific ending he wrote for Return. But I can still fix this.
How?
Scratch must have the manuscript. If I can read the ending, I can rewrite it. I need to go after him.
Well, you won't get very far without these. This plan is a real Hail Mary wake. I wish I could help, but this is all on you. I got you every kind of weapon we have available.
Το Robocop, ναι, θα το παίξω και εγώ ρε παιδιά. Είναι καλούτσικο λένε, εντάξει, καλή προσπάθεια ήταν το game.
I needed a car. The FBI vehicle would be at the parking lot.
Σε βάζουν τώρα για το τελικό fight, γιατί μάλλον τώρα έχει τελικό fight εδώ. Δηλαδή θα παίξει στο... Θα παίξει τελικό fight με τον Scratch. Σου δίνουν λίγα πράγματα, δεν σου δίνουν πολλά.
I was awake again. Clear-headed for the first time in what felt like a lifetime. I was back exactly where I left. A dark forest outside Bright Falls. A gun in one hand, a flashlight in the other. Haunted by my own writing. Alice taken from me. I knew what I had to do. Stop the horror story from coming true. Stop the dark presence.
The water's edge! Die!
Πώς μπαίνουν στο πρόγραμμα, δηλαδή. Άκου τη δίψα σου. πήραν όλα, δεν έφτασαν τίποτα, ρε φίλε.
In the dark place, the dark presence went into me. When I was pulled back here, crossing over weakened it, made it dormant. I couldn't remember what had happened, but I could feel it, getting stronger, waking up. I thought it was hunting me, closing in. It was inside me the whole time, and then it took over. Turned me into scratch.
Ναι, το τελικό boss είναι για πέσει με τον Alan Wake να σκοτώσει τον Casey.
I had to get to Bright Falls.
Τουλάχιστον δουλεύει τα αμάξι.
I brought Saga Anderson into this story to help me escape. She succeeded. It cost her everything. I'd used Alex Casey in my writing for years. The real Casey had been drawn here because of that. Now he was a victim too. Saga, Casey, Alice, all this horror originates from
Πνίγηκε ο δροσός σε λιρόκου, τι λέτε ρε μάλλον. Σαραντώφη πώς πνίγηκε ρε παιδιά. Τι έγινε, λιποθύμη στο νερό.
Been driving on it forever. If Scratch had brought the dark place here, this would take me back inside. In 2010, I dived in, a leap of faith for Alice, with no idea that the cost would be a nightmare worse than death. It had taken me 13 years to get out. Now Alice was dead because of me. And I was going to make that leap again, this time knowing the cost all too well. Another way to look at it, I had brought the dark place here with me. I never had gotten out. Maybe after this I finally could. It was a fool's hope. I had no choice. I had to do it. That didn't make me any less terrified. Fuck it.
Πω.
This is not what I expected.
Alan Wake is this generation's greatest storyteller.
Nightingale's shocking death at the beginning is the first.
The old gods of Asgard are back. Wake clearly.
Ψέμα είναι.
I didn't understand what was going on half the time, but I loved every word of it.
The book Spellbinding full of expectations.
Explore, λέει τώρα τι explore.
This motherfucker is a home run.
The Deerfest scene is a strong contender for the most memorable ending in literature.
Return shines a light on its author's brilliantly dark mind.
Πού πρέπει να πάω? Έλα Νεκτάρε, τα λέμε ρε φίλε, καλή ξεκούραση. Να είσαι καλά.
Setting the trilogy's exciting conclusion at Deerfest. Oh, Lake's return. A genre-bending mixture of fact and
Καλή χρονιά Νεκτάρη.
I could see the round windows of the writer's room in the photo. That's where I had to go. To rewrite the ending of Return.
Sick story.
I had the book now. I could write my ending to Return. I had to get to the writer's room to stop this horror story. This was an obsessive, egocentric nightmare, all revolving around a vain monster of a writer and his final divine work of art, the novel Return come true. It wouldn't stop here. It would keep spreading. I needed to reach the writer's room, write a new conclusion. Was Scratch's insecure need for fame, for praise, drawn from my psyche? I would bring his sick fantasy crashing down around him.
Δεν νομίζω ότι έχει άλλο boss fight, παιδιά. Κάτι άλλο θα παίξει εδώ.
I had to find another way inside.
Το υπόγειο αποκλείεται. Βρες λέει άλλο τρόπο να μπεις μέσα. Από εδώ δεν ήρθε έτσι αλλιώς. Όχι, δεν ήρθε από εδώ. Από πάνω δεξιά ήρθε. Από εδώ. Αχ, γύρω από όλο το...
Alice was dead. Was this a trap? Or was Scratch torturing me?
Δεν μπορεί να μπει στο φως.
But he's very pushy.
Rose, right? From the diner. How are you here?
I'm here to save you, silly. I got your instructions. I found every hidden message you left for me. In the radio, in the wind, in the forums on my Alan Wake fan site.
What? No, Rose, I haven't been leaving you any messages.
Oh, I get it. Yes, Alan, only a crazy person would think you've been leaving them secret messages. Wink. But now you need to get your butt upstairs, Alan. This shit won't right itself, no matter what William Shakespeare said.
Right. Thank you, Rose. I'll do what I can.
Λίγο να μας φάει ο Πούστης.
The writer's room must be in the attic. That's where the windows were.
We'll loop around and come together, Tom. I have put everything ready for the visitors. I'll come to wash the floor of your room next. All you need is water and Vileda. Water is the oldest bulb. Water finds its way. What water brings, it takes away. It can be clean or dirty. It can keep life or drown it.
Ahti. I didn't expect to see you here, but it makes sense. Can you help me find my way? One last time.
Now there's a devil in the fish trap. Don't be spooked by it so that shit won't start beating your underpants. Okay. I'll get the door open for you, Tom. There you go. The matter is a stake.
At stake θέλει να πει.
Now comes the end of the rhyme.
Προφανώς επειδή είναι Φινλανδός κάνει χαβαλέ ότι και καλά κάνει λάθος στα αγγλικά τώρα. At stake, δηλαδή υπάρχει μεγάλο ρίσκο. Stake τώρα να το συμβάν είναι μπριζόλα, δεν εννοεί αυτό.
I was here. I needed to write the ending. I only had one chance to get this right. Return's ending was an eternal deerfest that would keep spreading. Given time, Scratch would plunge the world into his nightmare. I had to stop that from happening. I had to write one more chapter for Return. I needed an ending that took everything already in Return and extended it into a conclusion that would save us. Only the perfect ending would work. A perfect ending that would save us all. I was the only one who could write it. Everything depended on this. On me. Any second now, Scratch would burst through that door to stop me. Every plot thread dangled in my brain. It suddenly felt impossible. Something stirred in the room, coming to me. An idea. In a horror story, the ending has to fit the genre if it's going to work. In a horror story, there's only victims and monsters. If there is a hero, they will ultimately pay a heavy price.
I won't let the horror story take Logan and Casey. They were dragged into this. They need to survive. Non-negotiable.
Not just them. We need to try to save everyone.
The ending will have to be dark no matter what. The more people we save, the greater the cost. And the hero must pay the price.
The scales always need to balance. Something felt different. I'd never seen myself in a vision before, but it fit. Saga and I were both at the center of this story, She was now my co-author. This was the beginning of the end. We were characters in a horror story, charging blindly towards the finale. We still didn't have everything we needed. This would not work without the clicker.
What's going on? Am I in the field office? No. It's the mine place. My work. It's all gone. What the hell is happening? Nothing's working. I can't think straight. I can't leave. Why can't I leave? The dark presence took over Casey. Stole the clicker from me. The last thing I remember is him throwing me into Cauldron Lake. I'm in the dark place. I'm lost. I don't know how to get out. I don't know what to do. That wasn't me. Was it? What? Failed who? What's happening to the case board?
Other saga.
The board says I failed them. Who's them? I let everyone down. Logan, Casey, myself. This is my fault. My daughter is dead. My partner was taken over by a monster. I'm trapped in a dark place. Powerless. I'm not powerless. What is happening here? This isn't me. Casey. Casey depended on me, and I let him down. I wasn't watching his back. I got wrapped up chasing the wrong lead. He needed me. Now he's turned into a monster. He needed me. Logan. I neglected my family for my job. I was too thrilled by the cases, the mysteries. I liked how dangerous the work was. And now that danger has destroyed my family. It killed my daughter. No. Something's very fucking wrong here. I am a terrible mother. I let my daughter die. Scratch took Casey, and it's my fucking fault. I'm a failure. This is what I deserve. The story. My life, my family is just part of a book. Another white asshole deciding what I get to do, how I get to do it.
Oh, another white asshole. Oh, τι πέταξε.
I'll never be free of this story from him. He used her. Scratch. He's using Casey now. Like he used Wake. What's happening? She's not dead. God damn it.
No! I'm done with this. It just keeps coming back.
Casey was being corrupted and I did nothing. Scratch was Wake. How could I miss that?
Πειράζει ρε πουλάκι μου.
What?
Why did you let me drown?
Night Springs. Logan and David love that show. Their weekly ritual. Wait, what? I never should have trusted these. It feels like I'm trapped in a nightmare. Stuck in an echo chamber with all my fears, my doubts, my insecurities. I spent too much time away from Logan. What's happening to me? It was so obvious the Koskela brothers were behind the cult. The cult was just the beginning of the spiral. Logan. The horror story used her. This case. This room. Is any of it even real? What the hell?
Έχει παίξει.
I hate this, but it's all true. I had tried to silence these thoughts. Focus on the case. But I can't escape them anymore. I'm drowning. I need a way out before I'm dragged under. No. There has to be a way out. I need a way out. Oh God. None of this is real. I've lost it. I'm not even here. The mind place isn't real. A case about supernatural darkness. I'm having a full-on psychotic break. I dragged Logan away to a tin can in Watery. She's dead because of me. There has to be a way out. I need a way out. It's over. There's no point trying. Everything is lost. There's no way out. No way to fix this. There's no way out. I'm stuck here forever. Just me and my past. My guilt. My mistakes. I'm not getting anywhere. I'm stuck. But this is my mind place. My mind. Everything I need is here. It has to be. Oh! The lights! No. No. I'm not giving up. Focus, Saga. The answers I need are here somewhere. I just have to look. I never should have left Casey at the hotel by himself. Casey was hurt. I should have been watching his back.
Anderson, look, after Miranda left, it was, well, I was in a bad place. You dragging me to those dinners at your house with your family, it really, meant a lot. Thank you.
Scratch was too much for us. I should have made Casey stay behind.
I saw this online and it made me think of you.
Not the worst mom, Claire.
Okay, what are you doing? Don't make a big deal out of it, Mom. No hugs, no hugs.
Stop blaming yourself, Anderson. A knife in the arm is just part of the job. If you're gonna keep fussing, you can get the hell out. Look, leave the whiskey.
Έπινε. Πού στο διάλογο πάει?
Our job is dangerous. Casey himself told me that. It's no one's fault.
Fault. It is. What the fuck?
I'm not a perfect mom. It's not too late.
Shit! No matter what I do, someone will get hurt. I don't know what to do. I'm afraid.
I'm my own worst enemy. The fears in my head are stopping me from trying. From leaving.
What the fuck?
Έχει κι άλλα εδώ.
Hey, Mom, I made you a charm bracelet for good luck. I made a matching one for me, so bring me back something cool from Washington.
No, I'm not reading anymore. I am honored by this award. Thank you. While our agency must continue to improve, the work we do here, protecting communities, pursuing the truth, it's the most important work there is. I can't let this place make me question myself. I know what I'm doing.
No idea what I'm doing. God damn it.
Logan isn't anyone's plot device. She's my daughter. And she's not dead.
Dead! She's...
Hey. Just calling to say thanks for your note. Oh, sometimes I just get in my head too much. So, thanks for pulling me out. You're really the best, Mom. Really. Okay. Talk soon.
Fuck, no!
It's okay to be afraid. But I can't let this end here.
I can't. I just want it to stop.
Giving up won't make this stop. Logan needs me. Casey needs me.
What the fuck?
I've made mistakes.
How do I leave?
I'll make more. But I can do better. And I can start by leaving this room.
I'm afraid it will hurt. But nothing will hurt more than not trying to save them.
It will hurt. But I will fight.
Fuck!
The dark place tried to trap me here. The only way to leave is facing it head on. Wake called it a nightmare. I need to dive into that nightmare and find a way back home.
All right.
Saga, wake up.
The payphone was ringing. Somehow I knew the call was for me. Hello?
It's me again. You need to go to the statue of Parliament Tower Plaza. To make your ending come true, you will need what's inside the shoebox there.
The ending? A shoebox? Who is this?
Άντε γεια. Αυτός είναι. Τι κάνεις εδώ ρε μαλάκα?
Agent Anderson. Is that really you? Sorry, this place likes to play tricks.
Sheriff Breaker? What happened to you? How did you end up in the dark place?
I was brought here. Snatched away from the morgue by a man named Orland Dorr. Been trying to piece it together for... well, it feels like a long time now.
I need to get to Parliament Tower Plaza. Do you have any idea where it is?
This place, it's like trying to find your way around in a dream. I've been trying to map it, but it keeps looping, shifting. Like there are many versions stacked on top of each other. There is a page. Describes Dorr finding his way through.
Σόπα. Μισό λεπτό, έρχομαι παιδιά. Σε 2 λεπτά είμαι πίσω. Sorry για την καθυστέρηση.
This place.
Άμα έχεις παιδιά,
I tried to follow the steps, but
έτσι είναι αυτό.
no luck.
Who is this door person?
He's here. Somewhere. I've been seeing his face in my dreams for years. This whole thing is insane. But he is much more than he seems. He's connected to all of this.
Can I see that page, Tim?
Of course. In fact, it's the page I tried to give you back in the morgue in Bright Falls. Huh. Now that I think about it, maybe Dor brought me here to keep you from reading it. Here. I'm gonna keep looking for Dor. The closer I get, the closer I feel to waking up. I need to find the man behind the curtain.
Moreland Dor walked across the rain-slicked tiles of Caldera Street Plaza. He stopped at the door to the construction yard. A poster for his talk show hung there. He stepped through, willing it to take him to Parliament Tower Plaza.
I know what I need to do. The door to Parliament Tower Plaza was at the construction yard.
Αυτός ο μαλάκας είναι πίσω απ' όλα, ρε μαλάκα. Αυτός είναι ο μαλάκας, αυτός ο μαλάκας πίσω απ' όλα. Είναι πίσω απ' όλα αυτός.
A door that stands between two rooms is in both. A door that can lead anywhere is everywhere. That door is the center. He governs the currents of reality.
With all the powers mixed up in this, it's hard to know who's playing who. Opening too many doors. This isn't important right now. I can look into it later. The page describes him moving through the door. How can I do that?
The dark place has many faces and many names. It is a mirror, reflecting all possible realities. The family of doors have the power to shift between these realities, here and elsewhere.
If I can find a way to navigate through this nightmare, maybe I can find a way to get back home.
Πες την πόρτα, λέει, στο construction yard. Όλο εδώ παίζεται. Όπα, αυτή εκεί είναι. Έτσι φαίνεται πάντως. Το μετρό με πήγε, ρε παιδιά.
I made it. I need to get up to the street and find that statue.
You let me drown! You pushed me!
Enough already. There's the shoebox. The clicker. And some
Bullet
kind
of
of
light.
movement. Shining with light. How to be very careful.
Δεν μπαίνει εδώ. Cave the dark place.
did you know the clicker would be there?
This is important. Alan's lost. He doesn't have the ending. He needs your help to finish the story.
How am I supposed to help him from here? Okay. I'm in the dark place. Wake is in Washington. I could talk to him in overlaps before. Alan. We need to talk about the ending.
Saga, what is this?
My mind place. I've reached out to you like this before. But I understand more about it now.
You see visions too. I used to think they were ideas, inspiration, but they're real. Just like this now. I try to use them to make the story come true.
So this is coming from both of us. Maybe that's how we could communicate in the overlaps. We could use this to stop Scratch.
First, I need the ending.
So there's a problem with the ending?
I don't have the ending. It has to be perfect, but I don't have time to figure it out. I don't know what to do. Fuck. I'm so sorry. This whole thing is a fucking mess.
I agree. But we can still figure this out. And what exactly does perfect mean?
The elements of the ending need to come from the story's pre-existing parts. To make matters worse, this is a horror story.
You don't need to tell me this is a horror story.
Right. The ending has to fit the genre if it's going to work. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters.
There must be a way to bring a hero into the story.
If there is a hero, they will ultimately pay a heavy price.
I can't let the horror story take Logan and Casey. They were dragged into this. They need to survive. Non-negotiable.
Not just them. We need to try to save everyone. I have an idea how to help Casey. He's a real person who I twisted into a character. He isn't my creation, so he isn't a suitable host for the Dark Presence. I can write that into the ending to drive that fucking thing out of him.
So the ending has to be earned. Set up by the story. You can't build a case without supporting evidence.
That's the only way to make it stick.
Well, if the ending has to fit the story. This is how I see it. Return is a story about a story that comes true. And I'm a character in this story.
Not just a character. The hero.
Okay, a hero. In any case, I've been through hell to be here. And this is my life. It feels earned to me that I rise above the story and be there to create the ending.
Yes. That's what we're doing. Here, now. We're figuring out the ending I need to write.
Θα τσακωθούν σε λίγο.
So the ending has to be earned. Set up by the story. You can't build a case without supporting evidence.
That's the only way to make it stick.
Όπα, το ίδιο έβαλα. Κατά λάθος το ίδιο έβαλα.
This isn't Scratch's ending. But this isn't your ending either. This is our ending. You aren't the only one deciding these things anymore.
You're right. I can't do this alone. Every time I write, things only get worse.
You beat this thing back in 2010, Alan. And here you are doing the same again. You're a hero too. We're in this together.
Then let's bring it home.
The ending will have to be dark, no matter what. The more people we save, the greater the cost. And the hero must pay the price.
One of the heroes. The scales always need to balance. Fuck it. Let's go with this.
Are you sure?
There's no time for anything better. Scratch could be here any second.
Then that's our ending. I have the clicker. I'll find a way to get it to you.
And I'll get the pages down.
Έτσι, μπράβο.
See you on the other side.
I need to retrace my steps back to Caldera Street Plaza. I arrived in the dark place through the fountain. Maybe I can leave that way too.
Enter the fountain, πρέπει να πω πίσω.
Caldera Plaza is back through the subway. I have to hurry.
Αλλά πώς μπαίνουμε στο subway τώρα, δεν θυμάμαι ρε πώς τι.
The fountain at Caldera Plaza could be my exit. The subway will take me there.
Αντώνη, καλή χρονιά ρε φίλε, τι κάνεις? Να έχουμε καλή χρονιά με υγεία παιδιά και ευτυχία και ευημερία και όλα τα σχετικά. Έλα ρε μάλακα, λίγο πρώτο ανοίξω, άντε γαμηθείτε.
Saga, I finished it. The ending we talked about.
Σωστό γκομενάκι. Σωστό γκομενάκι,
Let's do this. I have to be the one to do it.
I feel like I've always been on this journey. Okay. It must end here. This darkness. What lies under the surface now shifts. A play of shadows catching my eye, thrusting my face into the water. He's here. It's shockingly cold, past the mirror of the surface. And I will see.
Casey?
The end. Scratch! Now!
Του γαμίσανε.
A white searing light of truth that for a flash pierces the shadows and reveals the hidden horror. And in that moment of silence, the whispered message finally heard.
Come on, you motherfucker! Come on! Come on!
What if there's nothing waiting to be revealed? The play of shadows fool us all, subterfuge to get our price of admission. Darkness not as a monster, but as emptiness. We're none the wiser. No answers, no truths. The hero turns to look inside, is destroyed by what he sees, and is redeemed. Saga said we're both heroes. I'll pay that price. So will she. We are here to kill the monster. I pray nothing comes after this. Nothing but sleep. This is how we win. Is it too easy? What if this is still the dark place?
Καλύτερα παιδιά για όλους.
To wake up from, always
Για
coming
όλους.
back to the beginning. The memory of what came before burned away by this terrible realization. Maybe it's a mercy, forgetting. To know nothing when we loop around, back to...
Α, έβαλε τη χρυσή σφαίρα. Μπήκε μέσα στον Wake και τούρισε με τη χρυσή σφαίρα και σκότωσε και τον Scratch και έζησε ο Casey. Έφυγε από τον Casey, πήγε στο Wake και τον καθάρισε αυτή.
Is it over? Anderson.
Τώρα ξενερώνει ο δούλο τους. Τώρα τρώει την ξενέρα του.
This part is just for you. After the haunting started, I got in touch with an organization that was still looking into what happened in Bright Falls. I went to their offices and something happened there. After I got home, I could suddenly remember everything. I remembered being trapped inside that lake. A dark ocean with echoes of myself, my fears, my photos. Inside a dark tide of madness, the same events and images looping again and again. And then I saw a light. Your light. You dove in just as I swam out. You never drowned. And you're still there reaching out. That is what the haunting is. I can see you because I've been there too. I chose to come back to the dark place. That is why I put on this exhibition. I had to mislead you, so that I could get you to where you needed to be. The only way out of your loop is destruction or ascension, light or dark. And we've covered the destruction part many times over. And we're getting to the ascension bit by bit. Time means nothing here. You'll still need to go through the loop. But I will keep showing you the images you need to see. The light you need to see. Until you're ready. Ellen, I think we're getting close.
It's not a loop. It's a spiral.
Final Draft, τι είναι αυτό? Είναι το Final Draft, ρε παιδιά.
Back to the beginning, with the memory of the past loop already fading fast. But while it lingers, I know there's hope. We're not doomed to repeat our failures in an eternal loop. This is a spiral. A fictional poet once said, "Beyond the shadow you settle for, there is a miracle illuminated. I will not settle for a shadow. I'll find the miracle through the night." It's not just victims and monsters. I see now there are heroes as well. We can find our way through the darkness. We will break through the surface. We will emerge into the light.
γίνεται ρε παιδιά με αυτό το game. Αμώς γίνεται με αυτό το παιχνίδι. Από το ένα στο άλλο είναι παλαβός τελείως. Αυτή είναι η εισαγωγή του παιχνιδιού. Αυτό δεν είναι η εισαγωγή. Το ότι είδαμε το πρώτο συνήθισαμε το παιχνίδι. Προσπαθώ να καταλάβω ότι είναι το final draft. Το game από την αρχή είναι New Game Plus, δεν είμαι σίγουρος τι είναι. Δεν είναι η ώρα του όμως. Γιατί μου φαίνεται... Τι είναι ρε παιδιά το final draft? Ξέρεις εσύ ρε δούλω ότι είναι το final draft?
I should take a look at that map.
Όχι παιδιά, δεν είναι... Το παιχνίδι έχει τελειώσει. Αλλά το final draft είναι. Ναι, είναι να παίξεις όλο το παιχνίδι από την αρχή για να έχεις ένα καινούριο τελείωμα. Εγώ δεν είμαι στη φάση να... Final draft, D-R-A-F-T. Ουσιαστικά είναι να παίξεις το game από την αρχή για να πάρεις ένα καινούριο ending. Δεν νομίζω ότι με ψήνει εμένα αυτό, προτιμώ να παίξω το DLC όταν βγει. Πόσο μας πήγε το game? Γύρω 18 ώρες. 18 ώρες. 17-18 ώρες. Μεγάλο game. Άσχετα αν ψάχνεις από εδώ και από εκεί, μεγάλο game. Και δεν το εξερευνήσαμε όλο. Αφήσαμε κουτιά, αφήσαμε unlockables, αφήσαμε, δηλαδή άμα το ψάξεις όλο είναι πάρα από 20 ώρες. Μεγάλο game. Πολύ δουλειά ρε φίλε στο game αυτό. Αν έγινε ένα από τα αγαπημένα μου. Έχει γίνει ένα από τα αγαπημένα μου, ναι. Ναι, ήταν ένα καλό παιχνίδι. Εντάξει, ό,τι και να λέμε τώρα. Έχει το Deluxe Expansion Pass, το οποίο δεν έχουν βγάλει ακόμα τα DLC, έτσι δεν είναι? Έχουν βγάλει τα DLC. Μερέντα. Night Springs Expansion, Additional Story, Lake House Expansion, κάτι δέρματα στα αρχίδια μας. Και έχει κι άλλο story μετά. Έχει ήδη DLC. Έχει ήδη καινούριο story το οποίο έχει βγει. Κοίταξε να δεις, εγώ δεν θα πάμε σε άλλο game, θα συνεχίσουμε το Alan Wake. Αύριο, μεθαύριο, όχι αύριο, μεθαύριο. Από πόσο 2 του μήνα. Θα συνεχίσουμε το Alan Wake, τα DLC του, τα που έχει μέσα. Δεν έχω σκοπό να το αφήσω το game για να πιάσω κάτι άλλο που έχει άλλο content. Αρκεί να παίξουμε το ίδιο από την αρχή, να μην βαρεθούμε, ξέρεις. Το game, εντάξει, τι να σου πω τώρα. Το game είναι φανταστικό ρε παιδιά. Το game είναι φανταστικό. Έγινε μια πολύ καλή προσπάθεια. Αξιοπρεπέστατη προσπάθεια, μεγάλο παιχνίδι, πολύ content, πολλή δουλειά, δουλέψανε πολλοί άνθρωποι. Δουλέψανε, πω μαλάκα, μιλάμε για πολλή δουλειά μες στο game. Πολλή δουλειά. Ναι, δουλειά, εντάξει, είχε όλο αυτό της Remedy το τρελό. Την τρέλα και κορδέλα της Remedy, το έχει αυτό το game. Αλλά οι άνθρωποι δουλέψανε, ρε φίλε, πολύ. Δηλαδή αυτό το game κοπιάσανε, όχι μαλακίες. Φαίνεται το game ότι έπεσε κόπος πολύ. Πολύ κόπος έπεσε. Αυτά. Λοιπόν, ακούστε stream. Ώρα να κλείσουμε, ώρα να πάμε για ύπνο. Ώρα να πάμε να ξεκουραστούμε. Αρκετά παίξαμε και απόψε. Και θα τα πούμε later. Την κάνω. Εύχομαι καλή ξεκούραση. Ευχαριστώ και την παρέα. Καλή πρωτοχρονιά. Να φάτε, να πιείτε αύριο, να ξεκουραστείτε, να γουστάρετε. Μάγκες μου και τα λέμε later σύντομα με στριμάκι. Λογικά μεθαύριο πάλι. Αυτά μάγκες μου. Πολλά φιλιά εύχομαι. Καλό βράδυ και καλά να φάτε. Να φάτε, να πιείτε. Και με υγεία πάνω απ' όλα. Καλό βράδυ μάγκες, τα λέμε το νου σας.